a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one.
Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told,
I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here. But I can't tell if it's real.
we have no idea what threats are out there. We can't do this alone. We need you.
I'm not what you think I am.
Hey everyone, Stitch here. We're going to have to go over this Captain Marvel trailer and look at some of the costuming opportunities that have arisen because of it. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe so you can keep up to date on costumes and some of my giveaways. Okay, a lot to go over, so let's get started on this. So, coming to theaters March 2019. So we got to look at the September 2018 Entertainment Weekly first look photos, followed by this awesome trailer. This all linking us to the post-credit scene from Avengers Infinity War. Check out my other video on that. Before we go any further, of course, spoiler warnings. Then we're going to talk about these flight suits and a few other things, but a brief overview of what's going on here if you have not seen my other video. So, just to get some backstory, Captain Carol Danvers was a skilled pilot in the U.S. Air Force who gained her powers from a Kree warrior named Mar-Vell. We'll see more on that in a minute. The Kree are an advanced alien race in a war with shape-shifting race called the Skrulls. The older comics had Captain Mar-Vell as a male character, with Carol being known as Miss Marvel, but in more recent adaptations, this mantle was passed on to her. Now, as I went over in one of my other videos, she's been called the most powerful character in the MCU. So this will be really interesting when she meets up with our big bad boy from Titan. Now, Brie Larson and some of the other directors described her character as headstrong, reckless, a maverick. Doesn't always think before she jumps into things, and maybe not really a team player. So, not good at taking orders. We've seen another captain before that didn't take so kindly to taking orders. Now a brief look at her other look, Fury, Coulson, and then some fun stuff. We start out seeing her in her green Star Force suit before donning her red, blue, and gold that we've already started to love. She's even seen wearing her helmet with the iconic mohawk, and honestly, I think they did a really nice job on this. They didn't make it look goofy or cheesy looking. It was a nice way to show some of her other looks and honor the comics once again. So even after she crashes into this blockbuster, we see a little wink and nod to the camera with the action sign in the background. I think we're going to see a little comedy like Ragnarok or a classic 90s style film like Terminator. Next, we get to see the street clothes look for Carol. In this look, she reminds me of Cap during Winter Soldier when he was kind of laying low. And we get to see this really cool shield hat with the throwback logo. I'm going to be doing a run of these, so stay tuned for more information if you want to get one of those. The t-shirt's a classic 90s tee from the band 9 Inch Nails. This also reminds me of Tony's Black Sabbath tee, the one we saw during Avengers. Now we get some great looks of Nick Fury and a nice narration that he was about to hang it up and quit S.H.I.E.L.D. I figured he was some mid-level agent at this point. He's just frustrated with the bureaucracy, and he already has this vision of needing to protect Earth and so much more. And we get this cool autopsy scene with Fury supervising and maybe becoming that mentor to Agent Coulson, who we see also standing there. We see more of this de-aging technology, and once again the studios are really perfecting this effect. We even see Fury with the gash above his eye, and maybe this is what leads to his eye becoming damaged or infected later. We'll find out what really happened when he explained in Winter Soldier.
Soldiers trust each other. That's what makes it an army. Not a bunch of guys running around shooting guns.
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
We'll see even more of the de-aging with Agent Hill and a fresh new look of Agent Coulson. I think we're going to see more of his dry humor, much more like the end of Iron Man. He will be eager to learn and not so worn down from the job like Fury's starting to feel. We always get great fun and cool events from Coulson. I really look forward to seeing more of him and what he'll bring to this movie. Now for the fun part. I went crazy for this classic 90s Air Force pilot look and her wingman, Maria Rambeau, call sign Photon. Now, in the comics, there was a character from 1982 named Monica Rambeau, aka Spectrum, Photon, Pulsar, Daystar, and she even went by Captain Marvel at one time and led the Avengers. Maybe she's being introduced by her mother, Maria Rambeau. She has a very complex backstory and worth looking into. With the massive success of Black Panther, I think we're seeing a setup for more of the Phase 4 or Phase 5 characters in the MCU. She had huge powers like Carol, so it's hard to say what they'll do with her. Alright, let's break down this costume. Standard CW TAC 27/Papa Nomex flight suit with a PCU-15 torso harness for an F-15 Eagle. We see F-16s in the background, but we know that the girls were flying F-15s. So, she gets blasted while even wearing this flight suit. This is probably her origin story when she absorbs her power. So, this was something I definitely had to do. So, I spent days, weeks, hours researching these patches, looking at every reference photo, looking at the history of these patches, figuring out the different sizes and variations, any variations between Maria's costume and Carol's, which there was, until I felt blasted. So, I'm going to have to do a custom run of the shoulder patches. There just isn't any high quality ones out there. They're very hard to find, and most of the ones out there are just cheap China knockoff junk. So after watching this trailer for hours, I was committed to the fact I was going to at least have to do the shoulder patches. There's enough Air System Command patches, real ones out on the market that I can get, and I can get the name tags made fairly easily. So, I decided to move forward with this. I've already sold a couple in pre-sales, and we are going to do the hats. So, you can get packages on my website. So, these are in work, ladies, and you're not going to have to go into the quantum realm to find these patches. I'm going to get them done, and you guys can rock this costume. So, please subscribe. Watch my channel, watch for updates, watch Facebook, and there will be more to come on the hats, and the whole package deal is on my website. You can check it out. This is going to be easier than running down the Blockbuster and renting a movie. So let's make some suits, ladies, and I'm more than happy to Carol Danvers anyone that wants to get blasted and get their Kree powers and head on out to a con. So I'm going to wrap this up. I really appreciate everybody's support so far. So don't lose an eye, and definitely don't smack an old woman on a train. I'll talk to you later.